Hello everyone. This is Tuesday, September the 20th, 2022. The time is noon and it is 12 degrees Celsius, feels like 11. So it's kind of a chilly day here today in Halifax. But we're going to make a video anyway, because every day is different. And I'm beginning this video down at the bus terminal on Water Street, the Water Street Terminal, they call it, right here. Just gotta move my phone around a little bit, show you what's here. There's on inside, underneath the canopy outside the terminal, there's a few stores and things around here. So, I guess we'll just walk around this area maybe today for a bit. It was raining, but it stopped now. But there's a wind blowing, so I'm gonna try to stay as much sheltered from the wind as possible because there's quite a wind out there, so I don't know how we'll make out with all this wind, but it might work out. I'm hoping. So, let's begin. Oh, they closed that parking lot now because of the construction that's going on up here. They're going to be closing a lot of roads and things due to the new Cogswell interchange project. Well, I look right up the hill. I heard I heard the cannon go off there a minute ago. We turned it on just a little too late for the big boom there, but maybe another day we'll hear it again. All right. So looking up the hill, you can see Citadel Hill there in the background. And I am still on. I was on lower water, but now I'm on upper water. It changes right here to upper water. And the historic properties is right here. I'm not going to go through there today, but it's right here. Let's take a look in here. I don't think we'll go in, but some places don't mind if you video in there, and some do. So I don't know if we can go through here today or not. We might be able to. We might be able to. We could give it a try, I suppose. Let's see what we can do. We'll walk through here. I should be able to. So this is the Historic Properties Mall with various types of stores in here. So we'll just walk down to it and show you what's here. It's not like the Scotia Square where they holler if you're making a video. I don't think anybody will mind in here too much. Here's the sign, what we got in here. All right, here it is, right here. You got Privateers Wharf Extension, Salty's Restaurant, Pickford and Black Restaurant, Red Store, Privateers Warehouse, Simon's Warehouse. Casino is right next door on that side. Carpenter Shop, Anchorage House, Pontiac House. Got a lot of different food places. And Regulatory Affairs and Service Effectiveness, Anchorage House. No, this is pretty much the things that are offered in here. So very good. Let's move along. We got a bank machine in here. So we'll walk right up to the end and see what's going on. That's a nice little cart right there. Yeah. You got different stores and things in there. kilts. If you want to buy a kilt, there you go. If you want to be a Scotsman. This place isn't that big. You just go, one end out the other, but there's quite a few restaurants and lunch areas and things like that, and places to buy coffee. All right, that's it. I've been down to it. I'm going back up to. Nobody said anything. A lot of places they don't like you to show things in there with your videos, but I don't think they mind in here. I'll give you a good picture of the whole thing from here. One of my videos I did in here, and it was when the pandemic was on, and there wasn't anything much open in there, and the guy took me in his store and showed me all his stuff in there that he makes. And that was really interesting, and I forget what it was called now, but I might have been a visit to historic properties or something like that. You could, if you find that video, it's really worth seeing, because he showed me, he makes everything, it's in a store. It was pretty cool. Well, we'll go back out on the street, Upper Water Street, and continue our video. Well, that was pretty cool. I didn't think anybody would mind if I went in there. The malls, the regular malls, they get all upset if you do a video in there. It's the security get this thing about people making videos. They don't want you in there, I don't know. Don't you love these old style buildings? I gotta stand over here so you can see it. Don't you just love those styles? It's like you're over in England or someplace. Beautiful, isn't it? Love it, absolutely love these styles of buildings here. Another one across the street. They highlight the windows and doors, and the rest of it is darker. Pretty much the same thing here. And right up there, I might as well go up and show you this. There's a huge construction job going on up here. They're tearing out these highways that used to be here and tearing out the overpasses. And this is going to be a summer, in the summertime when this is all done, there's going to be like trees and grass growing here, and there's going to be vendor areas and all kinds of places to buy coffee and food and sit outside under umbrellas and all this stuff. So that's the idea, what they're going to build here. They're doing away with the streets. That underpass up there won't be there anymore, and all the roads, some of them are already tore up now. So this is a big project. It's going to take, I think, 3 years to complete. This is the first year. They're just getting started at it. Beautiful area right here. The casino was just next door. It's going to be a real tourist area. Because just up the street is Purdy's Wharf, and the Marriott Hotel is right here, and the casino is just up the street. So this is a big thing. I'm not going to walk all the way up because it's hard to walk up there because there's no sidewalk anymore because the street is tore up. So we'll just stop right here to look at it. Okay, let's get out of the wind. This is going to be a horrible sound if I don't get out of the wind. So back down the street, try to stay out of the wind. The wind's blowing from the south because when I come in here, I'm out of the wind, see? No wind right here. And the north is that way, but the the wind is coming from, well, that hurricane that's coming up from down south is probably blowing up air up here. But the wind is kind of, I guess, east, southeast maybe, something like that. Okay, I'm heading south and I'm right into the wind now. The wind is actually southeast. So I'm going to try to protect my microphone until I get out of this horrible wind. Not good at all. So we're going to try to get out of the wind if we can, because I know it doesn't sound good when the wind's blowing in my mic. It's a horrible sound. All right, we'll keep on around this area here. Sounds like a good place to show a little bit of Halifax today.
Last one.
Yeah, level this up a little bit. All right. Now I'm back at where I first started the video, but we'll keep on going down here. And so where I'm located right now, I'm pretty much down the hill as far as you can go. Over in that direction is the water, the harbor, which isn't very far from here. This is the Water Street bus terminal area. There are some shops and things along here. And there's a Tim Hortons just out the end. And things like that. All right, as long as I can stay out of the wind, it'll be okay. That's the main concern, is keeping out of the wind. So I'll show you where the ferry terminal is down here. It's not too far from here. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
Oh, everything's okay. Yeah, I met you before, didn't I?
Yeah, what are you making, a movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I make videos about Halifax. Show them on YouTube. I got over about 300 videos on there.
You should make one of me, buddy. Hey, I got beat up
You did?
by the security guards in the QE.
Okay, can I put you on here?
Yes, buddy.
All right, tell me all about it. That's the people would like to know.
I was in the hospital Tuesday morning. I had palliative care. The security guards physically handcuffed me to a wheelchair. They crushed my IV,
Was that at the hospital?
and they drugged me to Roby Street, dumped me on the sidewalk. That's 4 strikes for them. I'm physically charging them through my lawyers. As of today, they're getting subpoenaed and laid off on unemployment.
Wow. Were you at the hospital when this occurred?
Yes, I'll be 60 years old in 3 days. Type of guy that would give you the food out of my bag and go buy.
What happened? How come they did that?
They're like that. They do it to everyone that's homeless.
Wow.
We have a homeless problem here. We have 10 cities.
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's lots of homeless people
All
here.
I do is smoke a little dope, drink Tim Hortons coffee 24/7. I don't do dope.
Have you heard about that place in Dartmouth with the trailers?
I won't live there.
Oh.
I'm getting an apartment.
Mm-hmm. What's the story on that place with the trailers? How come it's so bad?
Too much coke and chemicals. Too much.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah. Where are you from?
Piece of wood.
Where are you from?
Newfoundland.
Oh, Newfoundland. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know lots of people here from Newfoundland. I've been over there. I was to Twilling Gate once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from a little fishing village, Old Cove, Portland Bay.
Yeah.
And Upper Prospect, identical to it, and that's where I grew up.
You must have done some fishing maybe over there. Yeah.
Only like, but
Yeah. Is fishing still a thing over there? Yeah.
do you drink coffee?
I do. Yeah.
You got a coffee then?
Huh?
You got one?
I had one a while ago. What, you got two?
No, I got empty one.
Oh, empty ones. Would you like one?
Sure.
Okay, well, I'll just talk to you a little bit more, and then I'll go inside and I'll
Hey,
get.
if you go in there, right, just buy me, like, I got a coffee. I'm still good on coffee. Buy me like a little breakfast sandwich or something, if you can afford it.
I don't have money now. I like it $5 on me. So, but I'll buy us a coffee. I'll get one and I'll buy one for you. That's all I have. Yeah.
Smoke weed?
I'm hunting. Yeah. I gave that all up years ago. I'm retired now too. I was a truck driver for about 30 years.
Where are you with who?
I worked for a company in Ontario called Rocket Freight.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And I drove for companies down here. I drove for Humpty Dumpty for a couple of years, Day and Ross for a few years. Yeah, Fast Tracks.
Do you smoke?
No,
You're a good one.
I worked for a scrapyard in Fredericton for a couple of years. And, yeah, all driving jobs. My last job was in Ontario. I was there 15 years at that job till I retired. And then I came down here.
Yeah.
I picked Halifax out of the hat. I didn't know where I was going to go when I retired. And I said, let's go to Halifax. So that's what we did. Came down here.
Okay, grab me a coffee, bud.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back out. I'm just going to. So, okay, folks, I'm going to just pause this video. Now I go inside. Tim Hortons. Okay, I'm back. Well, you just never know what you're going to run into when you start walking around the street here, Halifax. There's just no telling. So, anyways, I got a lot in my hands right here. I got to find the garbage can to get rid of my coffee cup. And in the meantime, we're going to head over to Lower Water Street, which I just came from the Tim Hortons by the ferry terminal, which is right over there. And we're going to go down Water Street, lower Water Street. It's divided, lower and upper. Up the other way where I started this video was upper water, and this is lower water. And I'm hoping I'm going to come to a garbage can soon so I can get rid of my coffee cup. It's windy today, but if I can stay out of the wind, we'll have a good video here. So right now I'm sheltered down here. You can see the trees are moving around, but I'm sheltered from the wind where I'm at right now. So, except for situations like this, it's blowing from the east, and the wind is coming out of the east, kind of southeast, and whenever I hit one of these open doorways, the wind's whipping right through here. It is rough right now. So when I get into these open areas, it's very rough. So I'll try to stay with the wall beside me. There. But I do need to get a garbage can so I can get rid of my coffee cup, because I can't hang on to my umbrella very good because I got a coffee cup in my hand. So we'll try to find some place to get rid of it. Lower Water Street, very interesting down here. Old building, same thing with the, oh, this is windy. Okay, I see a garbage can right across the street. if I can make it over there, I can get rid of my cup. So that's really what I'm going to try to do. There's quite a wind blowing down here, but as long as I got a wall behind me, the wind's not too bad. So we're going to try to get over on the other side of the street and ditch my coffee cup. The wind is ferocious here. There we go. Get rid of my cup. There we go. Okay. Now we're rid of that. It's windy out here because we got a hurricane coming. Well, I got the wind behind me right now, so I'm going to go this way. And it is strong. And this isn't even the hurricane yet. This is the pre-wind before the hurricane. This is Tuesday. They're saying by Friday it could be up here. But we'll keep watching the weather reports and. Whoa, this wind is strong. But that's what I like. I like to have stuff to show you that's interesting. Like, I was out in a blizzard last winter and it was wicked, but it was worth it. To make a good video, it was worth it. So I'm out here on a windy day today. Had one interview with a homeless guy who says he got beat up at the hospital. I don't know. Can't attest to that one way or the other, but I just let him tell his story and make of it what you will. Okay. Well, we'll go this way for a while and see what happens. So, we are, I'll let you know shortly what street we are on. I think it might be Hollis, I think it's Hollis Street, but I'm not 100% sure. I should know all these streets by now, shouldn't I? But not necessarily, so. There's a double-decker tour bus. There's several of those in this city, quite a few of them really. The Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. This umbrella is saving me from a lot of wind, because I can put it beside me and kind of block the wind and able to stay out of the wind as much as possible. Ooh, that's where I was down there, and the wind is blowing hard that way. As long as you can stay sheltered by buildings, it's not too bad. There's one there they're still working on. That used to be a building, and it's called the Press Block. I think they're going to stick with that name when they put the new building up. We're keeping two walls just to keep some of the old look to it. Grain trailer going down. Another grain trailer. To my friend down in Mexico, who wanted me to show him some of these trucks up here and different kind of freight hauling vehicles. I might be able to include some of that in my video today, because I told him I would. He's a delivery driver in Guadalajara, Mexico, and he asked me about the trucks up here, what kind of trucks they use. So I told him I would try to capture some of that on video. So maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get a little of that in with this video today. See, down in the south end, there's a grain place where ships bring grain in there, and the trucks, they go there and pick it up, and there's a container terminal. So on the street here, which is Hollis, there's a lot of containers. A lot of containers going down this road. It's pretty much grain and containers and then whatever local stuff happens to come by. All right, let's go up to Barrington Street. Want to go to Barrington Street? Okay, let's go up to Barrington Street, and I'll keep this umbrella right behind me, and it might keep the wind off me. So when you won't hear too much wind noise in this microphone, it might work. We're hoping that that's the case. See what they do with those buildings? They tear the whole building down except a wall or two, and then they build up the new building, and that wall will be incorporated into the new building. There's several of them here in Halifax like that now, with the building with an old wall built right into the building. Looks pretty cool. I think it's nice, yeah. Like right here. Here's an example. I gotta show you this. You get across the street, I gotta show you this. See that nice modern building right there? Well, look at the bottom. The bottom is buildings that were here before, and they're built right into the building. Right into the glass tower is these old store fronts and 3-4 story buildings. And they're built right into that big building. And a lot of shops around here like that. They incorporate it right into the old building. And I'm having a rough time with the wind right now. It's blowing like crazy here, and I'm holding the umbrella with one hand, trying to stay sheltered from the wind with it. It's a rough day out here, which I'm not going to stay out here all day because I'm going to get back on that. Probably go to the ferry terminal, maybe take the ferry across, or I might catch the bus at Scotia Square. We'll see. I got options. I got options how to get home. I can take the ferry across the harbor, and then the bus, or I can just take the bus. I'm not sure. There's City Hall right there. Man, this wind is rough. It's hard to stay out of the wind. I'm trying to stay out of the wind. So far, so good. I'm managing, sort of. It's at my back right now, so I should be okay for as long as I'm going in this direction. I should be okay. I don't think this is going to be an hour-long video because there's so much wind. But just looking across at the yard and stuff by City Hall. And Scotia Square is right over there. You can probably see the sign. All right, now we're back in this area. Let's see. I could go across the street, I guess, on the walk side, or go up this way. We'll go up this way, and then we'll go over towards Scotia Square, which is a mall right downtown here in Halifax. There's a hotel here and a mall, and all kinds of stuff like that. And it's also a place for city buses to stop, which I can catch my bus right here when I want to go home. Oh, this is windy. This is very windy. I hope I'm keeping myself sheltered from the wind so you don't pick up too much wind in the microphone. Trying my best. And it's very windy down here. Probably not going to make a super long video because of the wind. I'm going up in here and see if I can get some relief from the wind. And we'll probably finish this video off up here because it's just so windy. I can't really do much with it because it's too windy. But I'll give you a look around downtown at the view before I sign off. And there's the back end of City Hall. Scotia Square entrance right there. And we'll just, the wind is blowing really severe here. So I gotta sign off because it's too windy to do much of anything. Maybe I'll get out again tomorrow and make another video if it's not as windy. We'll hope it's not. Okay? So if you liked this video and you enjoyed it, push that like button. If you're a subscriber, I want to thank you for being a subscriber. If you're not yet a subscriber, just take your finger and push on that subscribe button, and that'll help me a lot as I try to make my way towards 1,000 subscribers. And with that, take care, be safe. If you're anywhere where this hurricane is coming, use extra caution. And we'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.